share prophecies if you are sure of your sources, and most especially if you are really grounded to the Bible, you really know the prophecy yourself. Because in case someone will ask you about this and that, then you have an answer to share. And also, it is also not good if you don't know and you just quote someone else and then it's not really reliable. Then you are also misleading other people on, like, if you share something like this and then that's not true and then they look up to you, especially for those who are, if you're an influential person, then you will mislead them, and that's really a big thing, because that's a soul that we need, especially we need to reach out. And one thing also is that when we share, sometimes we share most especially things that will hurt other religions, other people, other denominations, and then we share it to them, that instead of reaching them, instead of making them aware, it just makes their minds closed. So we should be very careful. We have the responsibility as Seventh-day Adventists we want to share, and we really need to be grounded in the Word of God, that we may not mislead anyone, and we may be an instrument. If you are not really sure that you can, there are some sources that is there are some sources that are really reliable, like the Hope Channel, like Amazing Facts, Tagalog Bachelor, and other our own sites. But if not, then you should first dig in more about that. So let's be responsible. As what they said, think before you click, guys. So that's it. That's brilliant.
Be responsible and be aware. Purple group. Purple. Okay, so for the purple group, we have talked that we need to be, we should know the sources of the videos or the posts that we are sharing. And it's also very beneficial because we need to reach out to other people if we have some things to share, especially about the end times. We think it's our responsibility, but we also have to know the sources. Just like the pink group mentioned, that if it's our belief, if it's from our denominations, there's no problem. And be sure that we know what we are posting before we post it, so that we can also explain more if they ask you, your friends or anyone else. Okay. Next, purple is, I'm sorry, I'm lost. Orange, okay. And after orange is the rainbow. Which is yellow, right?
So in our group, the orange group, we do agree with what the previous group said. We do need to be careful in most things. We do need to reach out to people. We don't need to pinpoint people. That you are the devil, you are doing something wrong. We need to reach out. So we need to be careful of what we post. We had good input that we had from the pastor. We were blessed with a pastor in our group. He pointed that we had an example in that pastor showed us that one of the pastors posted something. So before we post, we need to be sure that that post is true and it's worth sharing. If you need to go ahead and confront the person and find out more about the post or the link that they posted, don't be afraid. Go ahead and confront the person or confront your church pastor and find out if it's true, and then you can share. Well, whatever you find, whatever you do, if you feel like you need to share the prophecy or the link or the video, then you share, but you need to be sure and be 100% positive that you won't discriminate or you won't pinpoint to someone or you won't make someone angry. Because our main point and focus for us as Adventists is to go ye therefore and preach to all the world. We're not going ye therefore to pinpoint to the world and show them that we are doing something bad. By joining Facebook, we are given a freedom of speech. So I believe we all know and we make sure that whatever we say or whatever we do will bring glory to God. Thank you.
Hindi ako. Nag-video lang ako. Member ako ng biscuit.
Pass to.
Next, I'm looking for the verse.
Okay, so we will go back to green group. Green and then blue, hot pink, and then we will go back to yellow.
Okay. Go Jess, ito yung mong bandera.
Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, social media is a great platform to share the truth that we have. Although it got disadvantages, but it also has advantages. And so we should also grab these opportunities to share or to spread the gospel. In our group, we all agree that probably the rule of thumb is, if you're in doubt, don't post it. And if you're in doubt, it's also an opportunity for you to investigate or research further. At least, it would be a chance for you to know more about the faith that you believe in. And that one sister also brought up this good idea that sometimes when you post something on Facebook and then your friends see it, then there's a tendency that they will also share it. And then before you know it, it has a ripple effect and then everyone is sharing it. So it becomes trending and you don't know, and with that thoughtless act, without thinking if this is true or not, or just that random posting, then you've given them a message which is wrong. So you're accountable for that. So I guess the rule of thumb is, if you're in doubt, don't post it.
Thank you. Blue group. And then hot pink, you ready? And then yellow.
Yay, rainbow team.
Wala na, brown
Afternoon, everyone. For our group, we were actually a little bit hesitant about posting videos and all these articles because that's what one of our group mates had said. Sometimes you become a false prophet in a way in which, if you try to think about it, if you post pictures or articles or videos that are not even true, then you're actually giving wrong information to people. And so if you think that it's wrong, or if you think, rule of the tongue. Copy. Make sure that, as what one of our brothers said, make sure that it's credible, reliable, and you have to study before you post it because people would literally bombard you with stuff, with questions, with their beliefs as well. So as an Adventist, and if you think that that is true and okay to post, make sure that you're ready for such questions. Because people nowadays are not that stupid. Whatever you post on Facebook, they will try to, especially when it comes to beliefs and religion and all that, they're also want they're also easy to flare out. Same like with us Adventists, right? I just have one question for our speaker. Because some of our members are also scared. They are scared to share because maybe people will get a little bit, people will tend to think that sometimes when we post, keep on posting, and those posts that we put on Facebook are not true, then later on they will neglect. For example, in the future, if we are gonna give good, reliable, responsible information, they will say, "Oh, Brother RJ post again another, right? Again another, he posted another article on Facebook, and I think it's wrong. I think it's not true. So why bother opening it? Why bother sharing it to others? Okay. So if we do that, question is, and if we get scared of doing that, does that mean that we are hiding the information? We are going to be hiding the prophecy, to other people, right? And that, I think, is connected also with our responsibility of posting, because soon people will not believe us anymore.
Let me say this. Not everybody can be what? Not everybody can be a teacher. Not everybody can be a musician. Not everybody can be a preacher. But what about those biblically inclined? What about those who are biblically inclined? Okay, there are some of us who would like to share anything, right? Because it's something related to the prophecy or related to the Bible. We want to share it. If it has verses, we want to share it. If we see something about health, if it can make us healthy, even if we're not sure about what is being said there, we want to share it, right? Because we live in a sharing community. And then